right, today's lesson is on 5.7, order of operations. Order of operations sometimes looks a little scary, like these problems right here look a little bit intimidating, but really if you just follow the steps, it really breaks it down into nice, easy numbers. I mean, I see 10 minus 5 in here, 12 plus 8 divided by 2, so the numbers that we're looking at really aren't big. This isn't a calculator subject, so you will not be able to use a calculator for it. But once again, the numbers really aren't getting that big, so we should be okay. We use a mnemonic to remember how to do the steps of PEMDAS, and that's right here. We have our little PMDAS right here. P stands for parentheses. Let's use a different color on that. P stands for parentheses, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. It used to be PEMDAS, but exponents moved to 6th grade, so we don't have to deal with those anymore, so now we cut it down to here. So the mnemonic we came up with was Potato Man does a song. If you notice, the way it's written here and the way it's written here are a little different. This is just to break it all down so we can see each step. But here, we see multiplication and division written side by side. Same with addition and subtraction. And that's very important to remember because multiplication and division are equal. They don't have one over the other. Nothing is more important. Same with addition and subtraction. Neither one is more important than the other. So when we look at it, we read left to right. Whatever one comes first between multiplication and division, we do. Whichever one comes first between addition and subtraction, we do. So let's look at a problem. Over here, we have 12 plus 8 times 10 minus 5 divided by 2. The first step in any PEMDAS problem really is to write PEMDAS. As we said in class, a lot of people were getting lost trying to figure out what step they were on. So if I write it out and put my arrows, even if I get lost, I can refer back and say, what did I do last? What do I got to do next? Once I do that, I start from the beginning. So I look at my chart and I say, do I have any parentheses? Yes, I do, right here. Two ways we can do it. We can either underline or box it in. I'm going to underline it here because if I make boxes, it may not look that pretty. So 10 minus 5 is 5. And now simply I rewrite everything else I see right where it is. Again, sorry for the ugly 2 there. Remember, when you're rewriting, watch these plus signs we saw in class as we got down and lower in a very large problem. Those plus signs kind of migrated and looked like multiplication symbols. So just watch your addition symbols. Now we have a lovely problem here. I come back, check for parentheses. Do I have any? Nope. Multiplication or division? I sure do. I have multiplication and division. Which do I do first? I read left to right. 8 times 5 is 40. Now I have a nice smaller problem. I start again. Do I have any parentheses? Nope. Multiplication or division? I sure do. Only one this time. 40 divided by 2 is 20. Rewrite the problem. I don't really have to do it, but just to be sure, do all my steps. 12 plus 20 is 32. That is order of operations. Now, if you look over here, there is another problem. It kind of looks the same as this one, doesn't it? If you notice, though, it has one small difference, and that's right here. Right here, I have nothing between the 8 and the 10 minus 5, where here, I have a multiplication sign. What that's doing is really taking away one of the steps. You're still doing the same part. We're telling ourselves that 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 5 is 40. Subtract those two, and you get 40. So basically, we're doing the same thing here as we did here, because first we subtracted, got 5, then we multiplied 8 times 5, and we got 40. We're cutting out a step. So you may see it written both ways. In fact, in 5th grade, we will probably see more of these looking ones, and that's okay, because anytime there's nothing between the number and the parentheses, we're just going to know that we're going to multiply. And that is order of operations.